Okay, see, welcome to the Dutchman's Train Shop. Okay, here I want to show you what I'm doing here. Now, so, can't really show, and that's about as high as my, I think that's about as high as, oh, okay, so, what I'm doing here, as you can see, I started coloring. I had some foliage that comes in a bag. And I'll have to show you what I did. Okay, what I did was, here's what that stuff comes in, right here, bag. Actually, there's a box in here too. But anyway. Yeah, here's the box. Now, you can make your own molds and stuff. You know, what I'm doing here, I've had this for years, actually. It's kind of disgusting, but here's the stuff I used. Alright. Lichen, or lichen, whatever you want to call it. I'll put this back in here. Okay, so here's I don't know, this is where you got to get creative. We'll see how creative I am. Anyway, the idea with this is to, I've plaster of Paris, basically everything I'm going to plaster of Paris on this end. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to do this lake. All right, so the idea was, eventually I'm going to have water coming down. I'm going to have resin in this. So, we'll see how this goes. All right. What's going to happen is I'm going to use sawdust that I've kept for a number of reasons for some of my woodworking projects. Different kinds. I believe this is Osage. But yeah, see, there's different kinds. You can use this. So why buy stuff, right? So the idea here is to spray a little bit of glue on here. And then what I'll do is I'll clean it off. Let it stick a little bit and then put some of this on. So basically what I'll do is just sprinkle some on there. But I have to get some spray bottles. I have some paste that I can use to brush it on if I need to, which I might do actually instead. So scenic cement. So what you do is you get a glass jar and you get a disposable you get a disposable brush, and you can brush on this stuff, and then sprinkle all this on it. And it's kind of cool in the way I think that I can make my own creations here. Now, anybody's a woodworker usually saves this stuff to fill in holes, nail holes, imperfections in whatever woodworking they're doing. I've used it on my bowls, and it works pretty good. And you can actually make your own kind of paste. It's kind of like drywall compound. You can fill in your own holes. But this will be kind of what I'm starting on to do. You can see right here, I've gotten a little bit of brown stuff in here. This is actually sawdust I added to it. And I'm going to end up boulders on it. But the waterfall is going to come down through here. A little resin, pour some resin here. Now, the idea is, I don't know how I'm going to do this resin-wise. I might have to wait till that stuff sets up hard enough to where I can just brush it on. I don't know. We'll see how that works. Never used resin in this other than my bowl, so it should be an interesting task. Stay tuned.